Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince. Last time we did some tournaments, we were exploring a little bit around the upper echelon of Circle Indulgence, we even took on the Giant and won. Now, let's head to the dungeon, like we were supposed to last time, but I kept getting sidetracked. We did manage to kill some King Metals, though, and even, I think, a Liquid the Metal Slime, too. So, I don't think you can blame me too much. Are you still following me? You're not. There's also a little bit of something over here. Nope, treasure. We have to do it. I'll meet you back up on there if I need to. But, treasure? Party Monsters Scroll. That's pretty good, I think. They have some supportive moves at least. But yeah, I don't see anything else of new importance around here. So yeah, I'll meet you back up to that bridge where I was last time. See you there. So right across from here, thanks to the season change, I found a treasure chest. So, we got a portion of Beastie Bites. Figured I'd just let you know where that was, and where we were to do so. Alright. So right near the bridge area, I also discovered this is where the Mimic lives, or the Mimic chest anyway. If I could just get over there. I did it. Come on, you could do this. I believe we should be able to jump up this, even if I have to keep freaking trying. There we go. My gosh. I had to hold the jump button a little longer. But come on, you're a Mimic. Yes, you are. And boom. Let's do this. Alright, for this one, I'm actually going to try and capture it if I can. So first, the meat. I'm going to actually use the Beastie Bites. And next, we're going to use some orders. First things first. We want you to Giga Drain him, because we want them to not have any MP. You need to decelerate, or essentially make sure that they can't do any magic. We'll decelerate Lay for both of them. Warcry, he's strong against, unfortunately. Sweet Breath? He's weak to you. Okay. And for you, can you stun? No, he's strong to stun. Paralyze? Paralyze. Okay. Alright, he's asleep. That woke him up, though. And of course you oomph him up, you bitch. Ugh. Alright. We have to take one more step, then. You already Giga Drained him down pretty well. Knum? That wouldn't be that bad. He's strong to thwack. I don't know if I want to risk using that still. Sweet Breath again. We already just decelerate. We want to do no, we want to just use sap on him so that we can do more. Just do more. Burning Breath, yeah, try paralyzing him. And we can't have you attacking him, so why don't you just kill the other dude. Good, paralyzed. Go away. Good, now you're asleep. And he's sapped. Okay. Now, we want to go for the scout. Decent chance? And they're angered, but they can't do anything about it. Damn. Alright. I'm a little sad about that. But, I mean, money. That's what's the good thing about the Mimics. Anyway, now I'll meet at the bridge unless I find something else. But again, I'll cut to it. Alright, we're back. Last time we went left. We're going to go right this time. Also, I wish that wasn't chasing me. Alright, so that's the way in, it looks like. But let's look at the rest of the cake, and then we'll go inside the dungeon, finally. Aha! Treasure! This is why it pays to explore, usually. Mini Medal! Definitely pays to explore. Alright, if I run into an enemy, I will meet you at the entrance. But otherwise, this is not that far away. And there we are. Let's go on in. And what cutscene awaits us? We'll find out. None? Huh. Not what I was expecting. Alright, well, we haven't fought one of the mini-demons, I believe. I think I've synthesized them, though. Oh, there's a behind here? Nothing important, but... Alright. Hi! You're running away from me! Wait, did we... I feel like we have fought them before. Yeah, we did, but you know what? I guess we'll show them off one more time. And there they go. But okay, good for you. You got experience. I really got to update some of their skills. But anyway, let's look around. Little gingerbread houses, or wafer houses, I guess. Not gingerbread. And we can't go in that door, so we can go in here. Flan Foyer of Battenburg. Oh, the King of Creme people there. Oh, hey, I synthesized you, but I never fought you. And of course, we get the Creme Cowda Slime. I'm not going to bother trying to capture you right now. It's too annoying. There. I actually have to, like, do work on that, and it's like, why would I want to do that? Okay. But anyway, yeah, that was that. Treasure? Yes. Mega Medicine. Also, I think there's a trap chest over there. We'll go the long way. If they attack, they attack. And they do. Oh boy. So we have some saucers and flan attacking us. Alright. Mimic? Yes. Or Canny Box. You've seen me fight the Mimic already. You don't need to see me fight the Canny Box too. So, alright. This seems to be a pretty straightforward dungeon, actually. Also, does the local monsters change here? Oh, it just says what's in this area. Interesting. But okay. That's kind of neat to know. Alright, so we have a left or right? Both look about the same. Look, right looks like it would be progress, so I'm going to go left first to see if there's hidden treasures. Also, where are our local monsters for this floor? It's just... Oh, we get another shot at the Mimic. I'll probably try to recruit that one off screen since you already saw me try it once in this episode. They're all just cooking, I guess? Let them cook, I guess. Oh, they're sparring. That's funny. We're training. Alright, well, nothing in here other than amusement. Also, this looks like a Guess Who board if anyone ever played that game. If you haven't, don't worry. It's not that important. Treasure? Seeds of Resilience. I have a bunch of seeds. I am saving them for when I feel like I'm done synthesizing, which probably never, but you know, still. Oh, little candy dungeons here. But how will we get in here? Is there a button? There's gotta be some little smart way to do it. Well, those are convenient. Manure! Just what we always wanted. Is there a little... Are you a button? No, you're not. There's no enemy in there either. Aha! I knew there had to be a way in there. So I did get... I won't lie, I got a little worried. A Charmer Scroll. Now, that could be useful. We've seen the Charmer ability. Alright, but now that we went in there, I'll meet you at the decision point. Alright, we're back. Now we can go to the right side. Aha! We want these. Mini metal? Mini metal! I swear I didn't know that was there. I was just hoping. Okay, let's see. Nothing here. Alright, just some people enjoying no lunch, because there's nothing really on there to eat other than the table itself. Well, I mean, there's parts, but still. Yeah, run away. Any little pots in there, maybe? Or treasures? Well, we gotta look. They might be hiding something. And we must confiscate it if there is. You know, to make sure they don't disrupt their sleep. Yeah, that's it. Anyway. I'm disrupting their food time, that's for sure. Looks like there's nothing of note in here. Though I do appreciate the designs. It's a shame that you're probably only going to look at it once and then you kind of ignore it. Nothing of note here. Oh, some of them did disappear. And we got a candy box over here. I could tell because of the way it looks. Alright. I figure, again, don't need to show that. But it looks like the way to progress is here. Let's go. I was kind of hoping that it would let me continue, but I guess it's a new loading screen. Well, anything... That's not what I wanted. Anything new on this level to tell me? Yeah, these guys, we've seen them. And I even made them. Well, what do they drop? They drop Seeds of Agility. Okay. Oh, these guys are here. And this is one I've gotten. Gubons. Let's see. They drop Martial Artist Ring. That sounds good. Probably physical and agility. Frostburn Winky makes them. Interesting there. And you I probably have no data on, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have 2 new people, and we still have mimics to look forward to. Let's keep a good eye out. Nothing around here. I'm gonna assume there's nothing in the donut holes, so... Oh, you're actually chasing me! The saucers, okay. So those won't run away from me in fear. Darn. It's gonna make exploring a bit more interesting. Oh, you can float up! You! Okay! Oh boy. Stop following me! I just want to look around. See what you're hiding. Which is nothing apparently, but still. Anything else about this map? Alright, the Flam Foyer seems to be the progress. Because down here, look, down this way is going to be the back to the floor we were on. Which should have treasures, I assume, because it looked like a dead end. And nothing else of note. Okay. Yeah, let's go check out the treasures. Okay. Yes! We have mimics. I'll be off-screening them because I've shown them. But still, I'm gonna try to be trying to recruit them. We got him!
You're one of us now.
He's paralyzed, but we got him. Let's take a look at him. Evil Genius, Paralysis Protector. That Paralysis Protector wasn't working for him that time. But decent stats there. Attack, defense, and agility. No, not a lot of wisdom. And let's see what the abilities they have. Or traits, excuse me. Critical Triumph, makes sense. Spongy Skin, so they get MP back when they attack. And Deadly Touch as well. So their regular attacks can be deadly based on that. I was hoping for a little bit more from them, but I was just happy to get one at least. Alright. We did it. The next one I'll probably just kill. Right over there. Yep. Alright, that's taken care of. Let's see what we found in our treasures. A Witch's Brooch. And a Phoenix Filtre. Alright, let's see what those are, both accessories. The Witch's one sounds like it. Also, I have Slib along at the moment because since Rip Roger doesn't have any MP at the moment. I took off the Cupcake Cane. Let's see. Glow-in-the-Dark Belt. We've seen that. Alright, those are just the elements stuff. I don't see the Phoenix thing, and I do not see... Oh, here it is. Which is Brute. Cast Cutter. Is that MP down? Is that what that is? Let's find out. Sounds like it. Reduced MP consumption by 1/4. Wow. Combine that onto like our healer or something, and holy shit, is that gonna be great. That'll also be good for a lot of other people, so that's not bad. I wish it was half, but you know what? I'll take any little bit extra is always gonna be helpful. Cool. And what about the Phoenix thing? Is that on here, or is that an item? It looks like an item. Revives all fallen allies and fully restores HP and MP to the whole party. So this is our Mega Elixir Deluxe, I guess, here. In case of a dire situation where there's only one left. All right, the Too Good to Use Club it is. All right, and do we have anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, heading back up. Okay. We're up here. Haha! Didn't get to fight me there. I mean, eventually it's gonna do, and I know that's gonna happen. But, ooh! To the foyer! Alright, so we get to... Oh, wow, it's gonna be little small sections like this. Are those little shortcuts if we wanted to go down there again? We're not doing that right now, are we? Wait, really? We are? Why? We already did this. Am I missing something? Second floor. Maybe, oh, maybe I should go around the other way? Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. It says jump off. Well, I'll do it off screen if I have to. If I do this, what happens? Oh! Okay. I'm glad I didn't go back now. And then I guess we're going to do this. I don't like how the camera's doing this. Because I can't control that. Ugh, that's sickening. And I could also go across for no reason other than to go back. Yeah, I don't see any other point going forward. Okay. Alright, we're back, and let's see. Yeah, if I went backwards, it would just take me back to the first floor part. So, I'm glad I held off on jumping down. And looks like the third floor is to the right, straight ahead. But we should probably go ahead and go to the left first to see what's there. Hey! We wanted to say hi to you. I think we fought one in the Torments, but... Yeah, we have the Goo Bounce. And Blood Bonnet. There's 3 of them. Yeah, we're just gonna fight. Yeah, bitch back him. Slap him, you know what I mean. But alright, that was them. If I see another Blood Bonnet, I'll attempt to recruit it on my own time. As in off-screen. Alright, so we have the head chef over there. Nothing else of note. Alright. No, not you. I'd rather fight the Blood Bonnet. That was a bust. But anyway, what's over here? We can go up and down here. Alright, they both look like progress. I'm gonna go back to where the first way to the third floor was. Because I don't want to make progress yet. I want to find treasures. So, I'll meet you there. Alright, we're ready to go up the third floor. Whoops, I didn't mean to zoom in. It's gonna probably give me a cutscene, yeah. I meant loading screen. And look at that, I was right. Just a treasure. We got some seasoning. Alright, I'll meet you back to where we were now. On the way there, I managed to get a Blood Bonnet finally. Let's take a look at what they have, if anything new. Devil's Advocate and Bedazzlement Blocker. I think we've seen Devil's Advocate, but let's see. Hellish Howl, Ultra Fidget, Withering Look. Looks familiar. Yeah, I think we've seen it. What abilities do you have? Random oomph and muster, so he's a bit all physical attack, and later in the fight he becomes really strong. Interesting. And not too many weaknesses. Okay, pretty cool. Yes. Okay, we're back to where we were. We have a ladder, so, you know, we're going to jump down instead. But I will follow the path. Oh, I can jump off. Or drop off. Well, progress is obviously that way. Looks like a platform that lifts us up. So, let's first look down and see what's around here. If anything. Is it manure, like we always wanted? It's a pretty pebble! Just what we wanted. Second best thing next to dung. Alright, yeah, so there really was nothing down here. Okay, good. Just great. Sometimes, you know, exploring doesn't pay off. Alley-oop. And alley-oop. And now examine. Looks like make it bigger. Wow. We ordered the big one, I guess. I wonder if I would get stuck if I dropped off now. Oh. That's nice. Am I supposed to jump back? Or something? Is there a ladder? If I drop down, that just puts me back to where we were, right? Well, let's see what happens. Just brings me back here. Oh, then I'm supposed to drop down. Okay, never mind. I see what I'm supposed to do. So we go over here, we drop down, and we want to go back and forth here. Or we could have dropped down and climbed up the ladder, but that's fine too. There we go. Who's waiting for me over there? I don't think I can get past him. He wants hugs, and he wants hugs now. Ooh! I did it! Crap! Okay. Yeah, I should have been paying better attention and not celebrating for passing the one guy. Yes, you see me. I see you. Good job. We both see each other. Alright, this is gonna be hard. Nope. Okay. Ooh, one more mimic. Or not. A rarefied steak. Hey, that's not bad. Alright, let's get climbing. Okay. Nothing over there. Oh, come on. Go away. Okay. We can go forward. Well, we're going to go around first, then we'll go to the flan foyer. Looks like a restaurant. There looks like many restaurants here. Okay, we're going to be taking some hits here in a moment. Aha! Elfin elixir! And a mini medal! Awesome. The elfin elixir was already good enough. And somehow I managed to dodge that. That was cool. Alright, let's get to the flan foyer. I think it's foyer. I don't know. Okay. Am I really supposed to drop down? I really hate this. It makes me question everything. Excuse me. I'm actually going to save because I don't want to chance something. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, so I could drop down, but that's just going to do a small bounce. So we want big bounces, right? Ba-boom! Is it only for that side, though? Okay, so we gotta find the switches. Now, if I bounce from here, it's just gonna take me down to the green level. I think. This won't lead me anywhere. Yeah, because even if I made it to the blue level, it's just going to have nothing there for me. So I do think... I don't know, actually, which way I'm supposed to be going here. Okay. Well, this is why I saved. If I have to, I will return to title and go back. So what happens if I go this way? Oh, it reflects it. Nice. Damn. That's chunky. Alright. So now if I go this way, I have no choice. I have to go this way. I got word that this is going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, you have to go all the way back now. Okay, so you're good. I guess we go this way? Doesn't make much sense to me. I think this will take me to pink. Maybe? Yes. And then I have to drop down to order another big slice here, I guess, of flan. Ugh. Kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of flan. I can eat a little bit of it, but then after a while the texture just bothers me. Also, this camera is bothering me. Alright, we have to drop down to order up another one, I think. It's the blue. Am I able to... I was hoping I could do something more tricky than that. Alright, so I have to go back and forth, I guess? Wait, if I go green... That's not where we want to go, right? It's very difficult to see which way we're meant to be going. Okay. I need to get to blue. Oh, so I want to go small then? What happens with that? That does not make sense. Okay. But this should keep me even then. To momentum. Okay. Mega? Okay. Then we have to go back again, I guess. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Alright, you know what? I'll meet you back at green so you don't have to go through that animation like I've been doing. Also, I think I'm going to miss a treasure chest, too. I'll take care of that myself. Alright, I'm on the green side. Which will still put me back to green. Oh, okay, I think I know what I have to do. Basically, it's going back and forth. I dropped down, which totally would have killed Pissarro, but whatever. If I went this way, I'd get back over to pink. Okay, I think that's correct. Because these both boost you both ways. Yes. There we are. And I could drop down if I need to. I don't think it'll let me if I try to jump there. So, you know what? Let's save. If I have to, I'll do an off-screen backtrack. Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I'll meet you back up at the pink then. Alright, we're back. Also, it looks smoother whenever I reload. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so yes, we can't jump over there. But let's go ahead and go in here. Alright. I'm over here. Down, it looks like it's the... This way looks like the correct way, so let's go the incorrect way. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what's over here. I think I thought I saw something. No, oh, mimic or real? Real! You do! Very real. Alright, I'll meet you back over to, well, yeah. I'll meet you back to where we split off. Yeah, that was not that far, but I realized it as I said it, and I was like, you know what, I may as well, just in case I get into a fight. Oh, speaking of just in case I get into a fight, I'm going on here real quick, but I will meet you guys back here. Alright, we're back. I just hid over here. There's nothing behind the stairs. I just checked. I also used up some items to get my people into a mostly good shape in regards to their MP and HP. HP's easy. MP, that's a little bit harder, but I had the items for it, so I did. Let's see if we have a boss battle or new cutscene, because we haven't been really getting any cutscenes lately. It's been just like, oh, look, and that's it. Oh, is this the dude? I don't like the noise.
These donuts are packed with protein.
No, they're not.
Perfect for maintaining me gains.
It's just sugar. I don't think there's such thing as a protein donut. Well, if there is, I don't know if I'd like it.
Don't you know you're interrupting me dinner?
Don't you know?
Sorry, we should have called ahead. Say, are you the unspeakable one, by any chance?
Me? Ha! Sorry to disappoint you, honey. Well, that thing's been and gone already.
Oh, really?
It tried staring me down, but the wimp turned tail and fled at the sight of me pecs. I'm Massimus, you see. The big hitter here.
Oh, okay, hi.
Sounds like you'll really boost your rep if you beat this clown.
Beat me? My
You didn't have to.
child. You must be on a sugar high to say something so preposterous.
He seems rather
Now, how about
honest.
we see how hard you crash? Your deaths would be the icing on the cake.
We could have actually slunk away. We were the antagonist this time. Well, more antagonistic, I should say. Alright. First things first, what is he weak to? Fire, normal, splash, strong. That's not good. Boom, strong, crackle. He's weak to zap. Alright, yeah, go ahead and zap. Drolled. Decelerate him. Dark Oak, why don't we just do a nice deep breath? Typhoon, unfortunately, you're kind of shit out of luck here. Wait, oh no, because Splashy isn't resistant to. Oh, because you have the ability to lower his weak resistances to it, that's right. Which means Tidal Wave can do better. I don't think Tidal Wave will be as powerful. Blizzard's not as good. Yeah, go ahead and splash him. I didn't want to have to put MP items on everybody, so they make a decent sub for this. Some owls. No criticals for you. Okay. Yeah, because they're strong for you only. Yeah, keep zapping, I guess. Alright, we slowed him down. Blunt's not going to matter as much. But you know what? We'll do it anyway. You took your deep breath. Now, fire, he's normal. Ice, he's weak to. We'll ice age him. And I guess keep splashing. Well, you could multi-heal, but go ahead and keep splashing him for now. Good damage. I love this. I love being able to neuter them so much like this. It's satisfying. Zap. Sap's not going to be necessary. Why don't you ping up Silver Cat? Another deep breath, yeah. And keep splashing, I guess. It does suitable damage. And it's basically for free. Very good. Another Kazap, I guess. You pinged one. You can ping Typhoon as well. He took his breath. He can Ice Age. And for you, you can... I guess throw a multi-heal out. But we can see what Tidal Wave does in comparison. Or not. Yeah, once you neuter them, it's pretty amazing. Nice. And we got some level up, so also Roger's back into the party. Very good. What do you have to say for yourself?
It makes no sense. That's
Not actual protein.
Just like they said. It was supposed to be the way to win.
The way. It's not protein, it's sugar. Oh! Shit. What's his name? Pruslas? It's Pruslas. One of the Guardians.
He's exuding a powerful magic force. Could this be?
Just like Barbados.
I just might be.
Yep, it's Pruslas.
I am Pruslas, the unspeakable one. Am I the one you seek?
No, yes, no?
Looks like he was waiting for that fight to end so he could jump us. What a coward.
Yeah.
Anyway, looks like this guy's the big hitter now. Let's get this over with.
Oh, you talk a big game for such a pathetic weakling. However, you did rid me of that hindrance, Massimus. I will give you a reward for your efforts.
I hope it's not candy, but there's plenty.
Have a good look around the middle of the room.
Oh, no. 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 You fools! Nope. I played this game before. Dragon Quest IV. This is he is one of the 4 guardians of Pissarro's castle in the original game. Him, and just like those 3 dragon brothers that we fought. Barbados is another one, and then eventually Amon was the other. So, if you turn around, he gets a surprise attack. But really, he just gave me time to do a little quick healing. And does anyone... Yeah, you need MP. The others don't as much. Alright. Hell no.
Fool! I could have let you die without pain if only you had listened to me.
No. I don't think it would have done anything in story-wise. It would just have had let him do a... Oh, he has help now. I don't like that. Alright. Well, first things first. We got to do some things here. But I don't think it would have affected the story much. Kaboom. He's strong too, but they're not. The Crackle. They're strong too, but he's not. Everyone's weak to Kazapple. And Kazizzle's normal. Well, we're going to Kazapple then. Drolled, why don't you blunt him down? That's more important right now. And for this, they're all weak to... Well, not all. But you know what? Deep breaths. And I think it's time for a tidal wave. Yes. Let's do this. Oh, I thought that was our buddy doing that. He's going down quickly. Haha! That was good damage. Oh! Wow! That's convenient. I don't care for that. Haha! None of that for you. Okay. Why don't you do another Zapple? Assuming he doesn't, you know, fuck us over again. Unfortunately, our buddy over there is kind of screwed. Let's see. Why don't we decelerate? That's not going to matter. Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and Kasap anyway. Because I might need to take out Typhoon from here. In fact, why don't we do that? Typhoon, thank you. You did your job very well. Let's get Rip Roger in. Let's start that over. Zapple. We'll go with no, just Sap. You can now let loose some Ice Age. And you... Yeah, I figured as much. Immune, yeah. Immune... I'll let you decide. Good hit. Oh, now it's his turn to go down. Oh, that's gonna hurt. A little. Oh! Wow. You're pretty good. Alright. Panacea time. Let's unstun you at least. I can't help the other one at the same time, though, so... Drold, why don't you go ahead and... Yeah, decelerate too. Just get him bad here. I don't think I have anything else to help. I'll let Rip Roger choose his move. Good damage. Nice. That way he was able to use his own move. Alright, no critical hits for you though, so that's fine with me. Alright, time to Giga Drain him so he... Well, that's just not right. Thwack won't work. None of your spells will. I'm gonna have to move you out of here. That kind of sucks though, but you know what? We do need a healer anyway, so I guess we'll put you in. We'll Omni heal up. You've done all your jobs here. Why don't you fizzle, since he's being a dick right now? Oh, he's immune to that. Black Breath? Yeah, Black Breath, I guess. Jeez. That's unfair. I guess another deep breath. And you make your decision. Okay. You're doing your damage. He's actually giving me a little bit of trouble. Not a lot, but still. Spells are prevented. Okay, good. So we can't fizzle him, but we can set him up in a way. Let's see. Darude Sandstorm, maybe? I don't see any other ways. Yeah, go for it. You've pretty much done everything you can here. We'll go with one more Black Breath, I guess, just to do some chip damage. And you just did your breath, so you can Ice Age, and you make your decision. Aw, that's a little sad. Oh, okay. Everyone basically had to... I actually had to move people around a bit there. Huh. And now we get our MP back. That's okay.
No. Maybe the fool was me.
It was. Yeah, Ka. And he dies? Huh. I thought he was going to join us like those Dragon Brothers did, but okay. I'm okay with that. And then
now
we can
you'll
take...
be able to scout the local monsters more easily.
Yes, I will.
Just be careful, okay? They're not as sweet as this place might suggest.
That was bad.
Sorry. Pun not intended.
Mm-hmm. Free donuts.
Look at that thing. It's making an awful mess.
Seems the big fella broke it when he crash landed. Shame to let it all go to waste.
Well, they're disappearing. It's okay.
Anyone feeling peckish?
Well, this is much better than Pruslas's reward, wouldn't you say?
Is that all? Is it just supposed to be ending on a funny joke? I guess. Okay, well, that's it for here, at least. I guess I'll go around getting the treasures I missed, and, I guess exploring around. I thought there'd be a little bit more to it than this. But okay. Alright then, guys, I guess I will see you at the next interesting spot then. But, yeah. See you there. In that one chest that we were trying to get is a mini medal. So, just wanted to show that off. Also, I realized I was a little slow and didn't see this sign that shows you how things work. But now I know. I learned the hard way instead. I managed to get a Creme Cara slime, so wanted to show that off. Pop Idol is one of the moves, which we were going over briefly. So it has Electric Boogie. Actually, I don't know that one. Dance that inflicts extreme electric damage on all enemies, and this is a level-based move. But it also has Hustle Dance and Ultra Sizzward, Shining Shot. Looks like a light-based move. 1/4 of the main MP to do more damage. Fandango. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look like anything I need. But there you go. And also, they have Stringent Alluring, Random Excel, and Ultra Crafty Debilitator. They don't have the other one, though, that I like, so, nah. Yeah, we're good without that. And they're weak to Earth, Dark, and that's about it. Alright, there you go. Alright, there was no other additional cutscenes in that area, and there was nothing else I really wanted to show off, but I remembered I never showed the giant over here in the Circle of Conquest in the middle echelon. I didn't notice it at the time, but, well, this is it. It's fucking creepy, and it reminds me of those, giant mammoths in Skyrim. Where'd he go? Oh, he resets. That's weird, but okay. In any case, yes, so that's where he exists, and we're gonna show him off, at least see if we can beat him. Of course, I'm gonna move Dark Oak over in there, and let's take it on. I think we could beat him, but the casualties is what we have to look at. Alright, first things first. What are you weak to? Normal, Splash. We took a Crackle. Alright, yeah, Splash Slay then. You are going to Decelerate. Decelerate is always want to be what you start with, because they're almost always faster than you. You want to take a nice deep breath. And susceptible to stun? No. Paralyzed? No. Not to those two, but those two don't matter as much. I'm gonna let him choose it himself. And just for kicks, inflict the status ailment maybe, if he accepts. Alright, he accepted. His defense went up. Ow! Ow! Well, that ain't good. You go slow, please. Alright, since his defense went up, I didn't realize the status ailment could be positive. We're gonna switch you out for Haze and get some healing in, please. Keep splashing. At this point, Blunt would be our friend. You need to take a nice deep Ice Age and Heal, 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 heal. Thank you. Max damage there. Yeah, they don't go over 1,000, it seems. That gets done, but we're okay. Alright, we can bring back Roger. I'll throw some healing items at him. But yeah, splash. Alright, you've already blunted and decelerated. We want to sap him. You want to take another deep breath. And we're going to have you go ahead and I guess crackle slash because he's weak to it. And I guess I'll throw some healing on him. We have a lot of strong medicine. We'll start with some small heals here. That's pretty good, considering he's buffed up. Oh, it missed! That's gonna hurt! I'm glad I healed him now. Wow! He's an asshole. Can you... You can Giga Drain him. Let's see if we can get rid of all his MP. That might help. At this point, I think you've hit your limit of what you can do. Drolled. I'm going to switch you out now. Well, actually, no. Sap is still necessary. But you're also the healthiest right now, so I'm going to throw Haze in. Omni Heal. You took your breath. Ice Age. You can crackle slash. And I'm going to throw some more heals his way. Take a little extra.
Here.
Good max damage. Ow. Man, we got to keep you in one more time. Just heal everybody up, please. At this point, no more deep breaths. Just Ice Age. Spam it. There we go. Whew. That was rough. But we got to show it off. We might not have gotten all the bonuses either, but that's fine. Okay. Anyway, that was new whatever his name was. And another middle echelon that I never showed you, giant, can only be grabbed at in spring. And it's this giant dude, and he's a pain. But I may as well show him off. But before I do, let me change our party real quick. Because I want Drolled in this. And we'll have this as our main party to start, with the others jumping in if needed. A Roistering Rooster. Alright, as usual, let's find out what he's weak to. Splash, Swoosh, Crackle, Kaboom he's weak to. And Crackle. Kazapple, Sizzle, no, Kazamlay. Kazamlay probably is most economy efficient. But Kaboomy or Crackle? Sorry. 58 versus 60. We'll do Crackle. Decelerate, deep breaths. And let's see. No, not to poison. He's not immune to stun. Immune to paralyze. Alright. Let's see if we can stun him. Ow. He was a little tough when we first encountered him. Like that! For that reason. Wow. No stun for us. If Decelerate doesn't land, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Like that. Okay. I have to do the sacrificial play here, then. Mudfish, this is where you shine. We need to decelerate. That's the biggest thing. And we're on borrowed time here, so let's go ahead and... Sorry, I was looking over what abilities, other things we could do. Yeah, just go Crackle. You need to decelerate. You need to release the Ice Age. You need to do some selflessness. And just for hope here... Actually, I'm actually going to break out a Yigdu. We got a bunch of them now. In hopes. Alright. Thank you for your sacrifice. Wow. Ha! Tit for tat! Oh my gosh! I forgot about that move! Amazing! And Decelerate is not landing, but you know what? That's okay. Haze, you're in. But Mudfish, holy shit! Talk about clutch right there! Okay, that saved us here. I keep crackling. You need to land that Decelerate. Normally it does not take this long. We are getting unlucky. Deep breaths and Omni heals, please. He's no longer paralyzed? The fuck? Oh no, he took his turn and got unparalyzed. And we got the Decelerate in. That was the main thing we needed. Because now we could switch in Roger. Alright, keep on the crackles. We need a blunt. I think, yeah, you did deep breath. Time to Ice Age. And attempt to stun him again, if you can. And also, I'll throw in a heal for you.
Here.
No stun. No stun. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, this is why I avoided him the first time we encountered him. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that for a bit. He can be pretty tough. But okay, we got rid of him. Okay, so we had a couple of monster wranglers also to talk to and synthesize with. So let's go ahead and do what they recommend. We already talked to her once, but she was like saying, "So I was thinking if you have a mango claw, it would make such an adorable pair for my little cutie. You can pick whichever monster you like, though. I don't mind. Woohoo! Let's get these little ones paired off." And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go find my mango claw, and I will be right back. Alright, we found it. We can do some other things, but if we do that, we'll get a Gango Claw, which is rank B, and it's worth doing. So we'll do that with Snowdrifter. Let's see, a swoosh like a cold breath. Wind and ice, it looks like, with a little bit of healing. It's middling. It's fine. Also, I'm going to keep this because it's earth, because why not? Everything else, Cold Snapper. It looks like the same. Except it has Assassin Stab and such. So yeah, that's just a bit better version of that. So we'll go with that and Drain Dodger, and yep, we'll go ahead and matchmake it and show off the new person. Ta-da! It's just a bird with a giant hand, but whatever, or a claw. And why don't we go ahead and take a look at what its abilities are. Big Bully, good against, well, bigger giants, basically. Sizmeister for light, and oh, it's all about the light magic. Interesting. And it's got some okay resistances, only weak to stun and explosions. Everything else it's neutral to strong against. Very good. Alright, and we have another one here on the Molosseum. Apparently you can get him after you beat, what was this? I had to pull up notes for this because I didn't realize when you could unlock this. When you beat Monster Class C, which we've done a while ago, now we have ability to do this. So anyway, he wants to matchmake with us. You want to matchmake monsters with me? Oh, you've brightened up my day. Don't think this is in any way shady, but do you have a monster which was synthesized from a dark slime and a jinxter? If you do, I'm certain beyond a shadow of doubt that we could make a very special monster indeed. But I wouldn't cast a shade on any monster you chose to pair up. No time like the present. And I did do that, actually. I made a dark slime where I put it with a jinxter together. So why don't we do that? I'll bring it up and be right back. And I've located it. It's this little monster here. You get a Jester Slime if you do. And just to give you an idea, here's what I did. I literally just put a Dark Slime with that. You still get it. You don't get much, anything special between the two. But as long as you did that and breed it with this guy, you can get either a Dark King Slime if you didn't breed it with somebody, or a Jester Slime, which is pretty good. It even has the Major Downer, Ultra Crafty Debilitator. It's like another version of Droll, really, except that you can't use a item with him. But actually, what abilities does he come with? Vaudevillain. There you go. Wow, say that 10 times fast. We got Warcry Flame. It's a nice assortment of like performance fighting moves with a little bit of random Pearly Gates out of nowhere and Kerplunk Dance. Interesting. But let's see. And he's weak to Earth, MP absorption like all slimes, but otherwise fairly resilient. Not bad. All right, let's go ahead and make it. Vaudevillain, of course, because we want to have this. And everything else is kind of whatever. I guess Wisdom Booster and Prankster. Let's go. I have one more monster matching to show you, and then I have one more extra thing that we could have done a while ago, apparently. But anyway, Jester Slime, we already looked over your stuff. And I'll see you at the next monster matching, I suppose. Once we get to finish talking to this dude. Thank you for matchmaking monsters with me. I couldn't have been happier to step out of the shadows for a while. It's all thanks to you. And the last guy that we can matchmake with, I think in the game, I'm not sure. You'll have to speak up, laddie. Oh, you want to matchmake monsters, you say? Well, I wouldn't normally allow a match with a monster from a scrawny stripling like you. But I've seen how well you fight, so I'll make an exception, just this once. Shall we get started? Yes. Oh yes, and if you happen to have a Grim Rider... Sorry, I can't make head nor tail of what you're saying! Well, never mind all that. Just hurry up and choose before I change my mind. Yes? Are we matchmaking or not? Let's get on with it then, shall we? I don't have all day. And I do have a Grim Rider, which I will grab and be right back. And here's the Grim Rider, and if we go ahead and match with them, we get a Bone Baron, which... well, it's an upgrade, I suppose, and you get a new ability. You both have Tactical Trooper. This one originally had Confuser and Confusing Touch. This has Cracker and Adrenaline Rush. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. And we get the Dark Horse ability, which has... Bad Hand. What is that? Outrageous Dark Elemental damage on all enemies, and it's level-based. Huh. But nothing else. Okay. And Zamward, Assassin Stab, Kazam, Black Breath. Okay, not bad. Destroyer was another one that we had on them. May as well hold on to that. Good night. I guess. Yeah, because I don't see anything else useful. Alright, and then we make a Bone Baron. But after this, I have one more thing that I could show you, like I mentioned. Oh, hey, special stuff here. Not that it really matters that much. Extra agility for him. Good for you. Why don't I go ahead and take a look at... Yeah, your weaknesses. Fire, makes sense you're undead. But everything else, not bad. But, alright. That's it for all the matchmaking we're going to be doing. Again, I believe, in the game. I might be missing one that I didn't hear of or something. Oh, fine duty indeed. I suppose I owe you my thanks. What's that you say? You want to make another match? I'm afraid that's your lot, young man. I hope you'll treasure the memories. Anyway, let me show you one more thing, and I think then we can call it an episode. Well, we returned to Rose Hill. I have not been out here when it didn't require story for a while. It seems Monty's opened a new establishment of some description. Why not go take a look? I had to look this up to find out, by the way. I did not realize this existed. But yeah, there's even a new icon on screen.
How do?
Oh, there you are, Passaro. I worked out what to do with this space. Now, would I be right in thinking you've got more accessories than you know what to do with? Well, what say we take them and turn them into new ones? What you reckon? If all goes according to plan, you have a lovely bit of kit on your hands. Anyway, let's not overthink it, lad. Let's get stuck in, eh?
Need out.
There's a Tinker's tool bench. Choose 5. Wow, accessories, and then we'll get cracking. Alright, well, we do have some that we're not really using. So, let's see. I can't use those. They're too important. The Hocus Pocus rings are... Why not? So, let's see. Only ones that either have repeats of or are underwhelming. Yeah, like the slightly increased... We already have the Crafty Frizzer. This one only slightly increases attack. So we'll do that. Glow in the dark. Slightly... We'll hold on to that because we don't have any extras or upgrades to it. We have a couple of resistance to poison. I don't know if I'll really need that many. So yeah. We have one more to do. Alarming, Amulet, Full Moon. We can keep those. We're keeping the Stardust plus earring, that's for sure. I kind of wish I didn't sell some of this stuff now, though. Let's see. Leather collar. We have a couple of these. Very slightly, yeah. We'll go ahead and... So you'll be using these, will you? Well, let's get started then, shall we? First a little bit of this, then a little bit of that. Very nice. I don't know what that did. Oh dear, it seems that it seems much the same as when we started. Well, we can only hope to do better next time. I don't know how this works. But that was just a demonstration. I think I'll look it up to see if there's anything more to do with that, because I really don't have much else to do with some of these accessories. But anyway,
Come again.
I was hoping for something more impressive, I'll be honest. I think it's random. In any case, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I needed a little to fill a little time because I didn't realize how long that dungeon was going to take. Otherwise, I would have started the next echelon. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye-bye.